It is working. Hello, everyone. I'm scared. I'm a little bit nervous recording myself. Don't know why I'm doing this actually. Hello, everyone. It's me, Vampy, also known as Vampy1834 on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube. Got this weird setup in my bedroom, and I just decided to say some words. Kind of making a video just to have a checkpoint of my music career kind of thing, you know? Since we're at, I would say, the start. Been doing this for like just over a month. It's been fun. Can't believe it's been over a month already though. That's crazy. Been producing music for a while, but I've just been trying to get better and better. We're finally at a point where it's coming along pretty nicely. Doing things like vocalization. Yeah, it's been fun. It's fun to just make music. I mean, I've always been interested in music as a whole, really. Started playing the drums at about age 13. That was exciting, that was fun. I then got into guitar maybe like a month later. I'm very into metal, a little bit of rock. Had a band, but then got into techno at age, I think, 16. Started producing some techno music. At the time of recording this, my track, Who the, don't know if I'm allowed to swear on here, Who the F is Vampy. That's coming out in a couple days. Don't know when I'm going to be posting this. Maybe after it comes out, maybe before. Who knows? So far, I think I've got 7 songs out. It's been very fun just producing music and posting it to the world, you know? Also, 186 monthly listeners. Holy moly, that's crazy. I remember when I actually did post my first song. I wasn't planning on like posting any music for a couple years, but I created my track Funny Pills, or a draft of that song, let's say, and I shown it to my mum, and she was like, "Oh, like this sounds like a proper club track," and stuff like that. And I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Yeah, you've got to post this." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, you've got to post this. You got to start getting your stuff out there." And I was like, "Oh my god," because I always had like plans to get some music out there. When I was younger, I was like, "Oh, I want to do a band and I want to do metal music and I want to do the guitar for stuff and I want to drum sometimes and do vocals sometimes and stuff like that. It was a weird thing to sit there that night and just be like, I'm going to post a song. And I kind of just went, who cares? Like, this is going to be my first track. I'm not that good at producing at the moment, but who cares? My first track does not have to be something crazy good. So I was like, I'm just going to do my best, make it somewhat like I want it to sound. And I did. I got, the thing is, I can always make heavier and better music, but Funny Pills will always be that song that's like, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it is my first song. Just such a crazy, weird thing to go from like making random little beats and like techno melodies and stuff on FL Studio to then like a song of mine is out on Spotify and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just yapping now. I'm nervous, but that's the reason I do all this social media stuff, because I know that in like a couple years, maybe. Maybe it might take a year. Maybe it might take 6 months. Maybe it might take a month. Who knows? Who knows when it's going to happen? But I will finally be less nervous to have a social media presence. I'm just doing this to kind of have that like practice. I wanted to do something where I like just set up my phone, get a microphone, and just speak about things, life, whatever. Just kind of have a checkpoint of life so I can look back on it maybe in a year, maybe 2 years, maybe, 5 years, whenever, and just be like, wow, I was 17, starting out making music, and look where I am now. No, I'll keep updating, doing this random just to kind of have checkpoints. Not much else I want to say other than go stream my music on Spotify, Vampy1834. That's it. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like if you want. Comment, maybe. That would be awesome. Have a good day.